Review this travesty of you call a show. By the way, I love the hop. Hello, little guy. Yeah, anyways, we are reviewing Masters of the Universe. Revelations, the 2021. Supposedly supposed to be attached to the rest of the series, but you wouldn't want it attached. Also, I couldn't find anything Masters of the Universe related. The only thing I had was Toy Soldiers, and guess what? That game will not work for crap. It's totally broken forever. So I had to play Elix, as there is a new sequel coming up that I would like to talk about, but probably not in this live stream. For this is the show I want to talk about. So, imagine young me not only watching the original... Oh god. Watching the original He-Man show. Great show, I love it. With some smart writing that sticks with you, colorful characters. I love it. And those voices, so 80s cheese. But not only that, they have become iconic and memorable characters throughout the years. This show, however, will not become iconic. All I can say is I do like the beginning, and you can tell why they used the beginning of the show.
Get over here!
As it was pretty cool with its animation.
I'm afraid that isn't
Sorry, I kill everyone in my path. I am the Dark Lord of this land. What is that giant monstrosity? Let's kill it. Awesome, cave bird. But when it comes to this show, I watched the first episode. I really did like it up till the very end. And it was pretty cool. But with the great art, and they had decent acting, it worked for the cheese of the time. I loved Mark Hamill. He was very Joker, though, instead of Skeletor. I enjoyed that part, but once it got to some of the dumb writing, such as this Elena or whatever, getting mad at the parents grieving over their son that just died, and all she can do is get mad at them for not telling her the truth, even though the king also didn't know the truth. A dumbass. Such bad writing. It felt like fan fiction afterwards. There's plot conveniences, plot holes, dumbass writing. It's just... The funny thing is, I watched episode 1 and 2 all the way through, and then I watched part of 3 and said, I can't handle this. This is actually unbearable to... This is actually unbearable to watch. So I skipped around the last couple episodes. And, man, this show is a travesty. So many monsters in this stupid open world. Get him! How do I heal myself? okay. That didn't really heal me much. No, get away from me. I'm healing! Get away from me! You missed, dumbass. There you go, now kill a Cyclops. Sweet. But, this show was just unbearable. It reminded me of The Last of Us because, spoiler alert, He-Man dies in the very first episode. He even dies later. The only part I liked is Skeletor took over, so if they do make a season 2, hopefully Skeletor will kill everybody, bring He-Man back to life, and they can be best pals for all eternity. I would rather that than this dumbass plot. It was literally The Last of Us. You even have the big beefy lady.
That went well again.
And I'll give, like, it's not as bad as Last of Us Part 2. But I do think the acting of Last of Us Part 2 was more confident than the writing of this dumbass show. I know that Kevin Smith made some good things in the past, but what the hell was he thinking? He's been doing a lot of travesties as of lately. And it's just... No! And he dies at the last second, great. I love how... I love how we both died. I love this sword, by the way. I set people on fire. Yeah. But, man, the show is hard to get through. It was as hard as trying to get through The Last of Us Part 2. Like, that game was unbearable because of a lot of the cutscenes and some of the unskippable, parts of, like, conversations between characters. There was a lot of just, like, backtracking and, just picking stuff up. Wow, what a bad save point. This game might need some better saves. But, yeah, man, this just reminded me of Last of Us Part 2 all over again. It was just so bad in its writing. And, man, I know they're going to do dumbass crap like, oh, it's... yeah, they're gonna blame people... they've already blamed the fans. Even though they're the ones that made the dumbest crap that the fans don't like in the first place. You should probably consider why the fans don't like it before you start, because then it shows that you know you did something stupid or wrong on purpose, because you're blaming the fans first. Do you see that kind of crap with other garbage movies and shows that have gone down in history as absolute trash? Not always. And when you do, it's the same exact reason they do it. Because they want to whine and complain that, oh, you didn't like my creation. My mind was too brilliant and ahead of its time for the world to take. No. Stop being a big baby. Take your failure like a man. And a woman. I broke character there. Anyways. But, just take it. Take it like... whatever you want to take it like. Just stop being a crybaby about it. You're going to have failures. You can pick your goddamn self up, learn from your goddamn failures, learn from goddamn Yoda. You obviously have not learned from Yoda, yet you cry at goddamn Star Wars films. that aren't even worth the tears. Dumbass. It's just such a travesty, this entire situation. This show was a monstrosity. Oh look, is that a xenomorph? I will say that I like the combat just a little bit more in this game, by the way. If we're going to talk about Elix, Elix is the closest thing that this game company has come to finally, like, getting to stuff, but there's still a lot of glitches. And I am looking forward to Elix 2. I'm hoping they do well with it. All I have is a cinematic trailer, I think. Nah. I hope they have more. And literally, nah. But seriously, this Masters of the Universe sucked. It also even has kind of the revenge plot thing. It's like, did this guy play The Last of Us and just steal the story of that? And they even lied with the marketing, because they only showed pretty much the entirety of the first episode in the marketing. Because they knew that stuff was going to happen. Man, this is so dumb. Like, who the hell would do this? Kevin Smith, apparently. So, this show was just unbearable to get through. It was hard to watch this show without wanting to die inside. It was just so bad. I couldn't even finish it. I skipped around. No, get back here, you dumbass. Take that. How are you doing over there? Don't mind me, I'm just healing. Good job. See? And you gave me experience for what you killed. Thank you. See ya, dumbass dinosaur that looks like a xenomorph. I want to go towards that, because I'm a dumbass. Oh. Oh, it's these puppies. Pupperoos. Ow! I want one of these puppies. Give me. So I'm going to rate, since it's just so unbearable to get through and I have to skip around looking at, like, what was going on in the show. Because I couldn't bear to watch it anymore. I was just not having fun. What's another one? Oh no, this one's a bit different. There we go. Those guys are easy. Okay, did I... Oh, okay. Yeah, this show... I don't know what else to say. It does have good animation. It just has terrible writing. It has a lot of the same problems I had with Last of Us Part 2 as well. The plot contrivances, just the plot holes, crap like that, the bad writing here and there. Man, and it trying to, like, the revenge thing even. It wasn't quite as big a deal as Last of Us, and it wasn't as predictable, I can give it that. He has the same animation as the Cyclops. You're on fire!
Over there.
Yeah, no kidding. Miss dumbass. Now prepare to meet your maker. Can I use this thing again? I forgot how to use it. Oh crap. Jeez. Crying out loud, this brand is tough. Don't you spit at me, troll. I like that it can get staggered a bunch. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to be doing, you dumbass. Haha, you missed. Now burn, baby, burn! Disco Inferno. Now look at us, we have the same amount of health, kind of. Probably have way more health. Don't you yell at me. I will yell at you back. Fight fire. Ah. I'm giving the show a 1 out of 10, by the way. It was so unbearable. The first episode I'll at least give a 7 out of 10. Because I did enjoy the animation. But man, it was hard to get through the rest of the way. The second episode just went down to a 5. And then it just rapidly went down to a 4, 3, 2, 1, I want to die. Even though there's only 5 episodes. That's what the whole series, the whole thing as a whole gets. Maybe it's more deserving of a 2, but I hated it. It got unbearable to watch, the plot got dumb, and wow, what a cheap kill. He literally locked on to me and used an attack he hasn't really used. That was dumb. That was as plot contrived as the show. So that's all I have to say about the show now. I'm just basically having fun. I hate this show. I like the art of it. The animation is good. There's some cool things in the first episode with the fight between Skeletor and He-Man. I love that he does the dark side thing where he makes a portal, puts his fist through that, and makes a giant fist just for He-Man to punch his giant fist and hurt or break his hand practically anyway. And I do like that it ended with Skeletor taking over the world. Sorry for the spoilers. This isn't worth watching, though. That was trash. I love that somebody joined pretty much at the last moment, but that's alright. This show was hard to watch. The only parts I liked was the beginning, not the ending of the first episode. I watched this, I tried watching the rest of the series, it just hurt watching. There was some bad writing, some plot contrivances, it was just dumb. But, that's how I have to sum it up in these last couple of minutes. Man, this show. It's hard. I remember a time where we had an FYE where we lived. Oh, you have a gun! You finally decide to use a gun, you dumbass. Whoa, what was with my camera there? So, I remember seeing a collector's edition of the complete, like, collection of the old He-Man shows in that store. I didn't have the money at the time, but I was saving up. I wanted to buy it because it looked like a miniature model of Grayskull, but with the entire DVD collection of the He-Man series. I can still watch He-Man if I want to on stuff like Tubi TV, but I wanted it just because it looked so cool, and I love the old figurines and the characters. It's a very colorful show and stuff. They captured that pretty well, but if you want to watch, in the first episode at least, but if you want to watch good He-Man stuff, there's a series that came out before. What the hell? Oh! God. But you look different from the other troll. Oh God. Oh, I got a message. I can't read it right now because... Hold on. Ow! What the hell? Hold on, I'll read it in a sec. No, don't go near the troll. No, you stupid puppy. No! Oh, damn it. Yes, you first. Oh my gosh! Oh, you piece of crap! Wait, where'd my healing items go? What? I had healing items. Did it actually save in a different spot? Alright, I think it's time to read that message. As I was saying, if you want to watch good He-Man, watch the original show. By the way, I want to conclude my story with the Grayskull Collector's Edition. Goddamn FYE closed in my local area. I never got to get that goddamn thing when I had the money. They closed. They were gone. Dunzo. We don't have a game store other than traveling further away for GameStop or just going on Amazon or GameStop on my goddamn computer and buying crap. So that's the end of that story. FYE freaking closed on me. I never got the chance to buy that goddamn thing. I think it was something like $50. Also, I'm reviewing this as Skeletor if you're wondering about the dumb voice. Yeah. But, man. And I'm sorry that I titled the video the way I did, but I don't know what other way I could have titled it. Man. This really did feel like fanfiction. The original series is better. Okay, I see your message, though. Thank you, though. The original series, I guess, is better in the sense that I think the writing may be a bit better. It's still got the 80s cheese, and you kind of have to forgive that stuff. It's got colorful characters, but I do think the characters are developed better instead of plot contrived, just for the sake of, like, having them developed later. But man, this, like, it does have way better animation. If I have to say, there was a He-Man series that looks kind of like this one, but with a scarier Skeletor. Before this series, I think I actually do have some DVDs lying around of that series. I can't remember what it was called. It might have been by the same name, He-Man Masters of the Universe. It was a similar art style in a way. I do like the arts to this series. I think that one I would rather watch than this one. Like, this one hurt to watch. I tried my best to get through this series. It actually hurt after a while. Like, the characters were so unlikable. They were just a bunch of assholes to one another. Each of the characters demeaned the other characters. It was just really stupid and plot contrived. I couldn't stand it. It was hard to get through this series. It's just so sad that the trailer only used the good stuff in the first episode, because I do really like the first episode. Take, for example, there's some dumb, I don't want to spoil stuff. I've already spoiled some stuff if you rewatch parts of this video. If you want spoilers, if you don't, then okay. That's totally fine. And I'm not going to stop you from watching this. I'm just saying I think it would be better to watch the others. I did, what was it? I said this was my but when it comes to it in the description, and I was talking, I also added Kevin Smith. If you are going to get mad towards the fans for what you created, you should probably take a step back and think, why didn't the fans like this? It's the same thing with a lot of movies that are known as travesties nowadays, that have gone down in history as some of the worst films ever. Like, yeah, some of those people whined like a bunch of babies. Hell, you could even take the Slaughtering Grounds guys for the video game. Whining like a bunch of babies, really like lost. I don't watch Jim Sterling anymore. But like, I felt bad for him at the time of that situation. But I just didn't like a lot of his newer stuff. That's just me once again. But man, like, that guy whined in a similar babyish way towards people hating his creation. It's like, you should probably take a step back, learn from your failures, learn what Yoda said in goddamn Star Wars. You love Star Wars, Kevin Smith, right? Learn from that crap. Learn from your failures, take a step back, and readjust yourself, figure out what you did wrong, and fix that. At this point, I would rather watch He-Man and Skeletor become best buds and rule the universe in the next season. That would be cool. I don't want to watch the crap you gave us. Man. Jeez, it was hard getting through this once again. I don't know what other way to put that. And I was also trying to use... Let me see your message again. I was trying to use... man, I'm losing track of what I'm saying now because this... Oh yeah, so I was trying to also use Toy Soldiers, by the way, for the gameplay. Let me just continue. But that game doesn't work for crap. I'm also using Elix because Elix 2 will be coming out. There was a trailer. It's only cinematic, though. I'm hoping that it's good. It does look like they're taking a decent direction, but I'll talk about that in another video. Right now, Masters of the Universe. Oh man, this was just it almost makes me break out of character. It made me break out of character, god damn it. But man, it's I couldn't get through this. I watched like two episodes, then halfway through 3 it hurt. I just skipped around the rest of it. I know this is supposed to be a review, and I did try to legitimately watch it too. But man, and I know what happens at the end. It's that I can say that I do kinda like the ending, but also hate it at the same time. And I do love Mark Hamill. It's like, that is a perfect choice, even though he sounds like the Joker for Skeletor. And, yeah, that was all I really liked, though, was the beginning and the end. It's such a wasted performance of Mark Hamill. He's like, unless he did side characters, he's only in, like, the beginning and end. Once again, I don't want to spoil stuff. Too hard to watch all the way through. Yeah, I tried. I really tried with this one because I was excited for this, and I love the He-Man series. I wouldn't say it's better, the original, but a lot of the things that, like, it's just so funny because He-Man has gone down as, like, an iconic series. It's funny to think about. And it is kind of like a toy seller series. So you could even think of it as like, oh, it's a sellout show just for toys. The same with Transformers. But I don't think of it that way. I think they still have some good writing here and there. They have some good character development. And the characters are colorful. There's a lot of personality. There's a lot of heart to the series. There's just not a whole lot of that to this. There's not a lot of passion. You feel that a lot stronger, and I think because of that passion and heart, you get into it. You feel like you're in a warm place. You're at home with something like that. When you're watching this, you don't feel like you're at home. It sucks. You feel like you're in a place with people you don't want to be around. You don't know who these people are. They say they're your favorite characters, but they fricking aren't. I don't know. It just felt like I entered the wrong house when I watched this. Somebody else's home that I shouldn't have been in. I forgot where my place was. And then, yeah, imposters, exactly. And then I was like, well, I better get out of this situation before it gets hairy. And that's when they strap me to a chair and torture me. So, damn this show. I really do want a better, like, I do think there's some promising stuff for the beginning of this goddamn thing. But it just went so downhill after that, and I couldn't get through the rest of it. I was so excited, too. I was like, He-Man's back! And the trailer looks awesome, but they only recorded crap from the first episode. So I don't know if that's false advertising. I don't think it is. I mean, they're probably trying not to spoil stuff, but they should have at least gave us some hint to what the rest of it was gonna be like. Because otherwise people wouldn't know what they're getting into. Once people started watching the rest of the way through, and if you see the Rotten Tomato score, the audience isn't always right. There's still some dumb times the audience have liked stuff. Like, look at the new Space Jam. I don't know why the audience really likes that. But whatever. It's fun, and I do think that it's like almost a so bad it's good kind of thing, but at the same time, like, I wouldn't say it's a good movie. I guess it's enjoyable for, like, kids as a dumb thing, and Big Chungus is in it, so I just died inside a little. But yeah, it's not talking about Space Jam. I hated this. Like I was saying, I gave a rating because I couldn't get through this. I think a realistic rating, I usually have 3 separate ratings. I think a realistic rating would be, it'd have to be in the middle, like a 5. I can't say it's bad, but I can't say it's good. Like, and I feels like it just got worse as it went on. There are some interesting plot points. There's something with, like, machines taking over. But that's nothing new. I've seen that done better in other series. And the whole, oh, the universe is dying because there's barely magic anymore. I'm sorry for spoiling. It's like, that's also been done? Hasn't that been done in an old movie that I love, Flight of Dragons? I love that movie. I never hear anybody talk about that goddamn movie, and I love it. Like, they use the main hero in that uses science to beat James Earl Jones' wizard villain at the end, which is goddamn awesome. And but it still like tries to be like, oh, magic is awesome and so is science. Like, you can have a love for both. And this show is just so dumb if that's what they were trying to go for. There's nothing new about this show, literally in its plot. If I even described it as trying to be The Last of Us Part 2. It felt like that at the beginning. It was like, oh, this is awesome for the start. And then the, spoiler alert, best character known on the face of the cover, goddamn dies. Okay, I spoiled it. Whatever, it's not... I don't even know. It felt like that, and then it was unbearable to get through the rest of the way. I will at least give it this. I think it's shorter than The Last of Us, so it's not going to be that unbearable as The Last of Us Part 2. But then again, you can interact with The Last of Us Part 2, and I will say the shooting aspects of that game is fun, but there's a lot of collecting stuff and walking around talking that I don't care about because I already know where the plot's going and the disappointing ending. Yeah, I don't know. It felt like it was going in that direction with this. And there's no like shame in having like a female protagonist, even if they're tough. It's just, it's so funny how they're badly written, even if that's not their purpose. Like, we've had stuff like Senua's Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice, we've had Horizon Zero Dawn, we've had Tomb Raider, we've had Metroid, we've had that stuff. I love that stuff. Those characters are awesome as hell. But goddamn, write your characters better. They technically killed him twice, by the way. Because it does turn into a revenge plot, kind of. It's not as much a revenge plot as Last of Us Part 2. Oh god, what is that thing? Oh, is that one of those dinosaurs? It's walking on 4 legs, though. I'm sorry that I'm just kind of standing here. I'm just kind of, like, looking at the comments and, focused on talking about that part. Let's fight this thing while I do that. He's walking like an ape. Look at this freaking xenomorph look-alike ape. Oh my... Oh, that is not what I thought it was. What is this thing? Ow, how did you hit me? Hitboxes are bullcrap in this game. Anyways, as I was saying, they kill Hitman... I broke out of character hard time that time. He's Agent 47 now. Anyways, He-Man dies twice. He gets stabbed again in the last episode as Prince Adam. Skeletor comes back, and this is the only part I do like, but I would have liked it better if He-Man actually survived. And, like, they did, like, something else with him. I don't know what I would add, but it's like a bad fiction, fan fiction anyway, so whatever fan fiction I add is probably going to be better anyways. But man, like, he takes over as the new Master of the Universe. He has a sword, and it just ends like that. And I'm just like, well, at least it was better than The Last of Us Part 2's ending. That's all I can say. Let me take a swig of this real quick. God damn. Be killed twice. Was he brought back from the dead? Yes, they brought him back. That's where the kind of revenge plot thing comes back. He's brought back. And they demean the characters too. They're like, oh, how could you let everybody die, and how could you, and it's like, shut the hell up. Shut up. Stop demeaning Prince Adam and making him look like a dumbass. So many, like, dumb situations with this writing. And like I was saying in the beginning how like there was dumb writing with how Elena, whatever the hell her name was, I started forgetting. Oh god. I don't want to fight that thing. That thing's skull level, which means it's higher level than me. I have fire sword. Sword does look kind of cool though. He's got the goddamn puppies around him again. Like 3 of them. I see that one fading in and out. It's a ghost. So what did he write? Okay, yeah. Okay, sorry, I already answered that. Oh man. But with the writing of like she was getting pissed off at the king and her mother, even though they're mourning He-Man's death, their son, the king's like, oh, you never told me, so I'm going to demean Man-at-Arms and fire him. He can never come back, even though he's done a life of service and he followed a direct goddamn order from the prince himself to keep his secret. And then she gets pissed off at them, even though they're mourning his death, and she can't even bother to think of the death of him. Rather, she's just angry at them for not telling him, even though the father didn't know either. God damn, the writing is stupid. By goodness, that was just the beginning. Like, literally, once He-Man dies, that's where the good stuff ends. It's like, man, this was actually good. Well, time to travel through the crap! Hey, I don't think I can take any more of this. Hopefully somebody with actual passion and heart for the series will take over. I don't want to fight this thing. Look how many puppies there are around it, and that thing is high level. Oh my gosh, there's another one! I didn't even see the 4th one! Are you serious? Oh, that one slowly faded away. He wanted none of this crap. He knew I was reviewing Masters of the Universe. Revelations! No, he came back for more bull crap. But, man, I'm sorry that I'm saying that a lot. This show hurt my brain. I've lost some brain cells today. So I'm just gonna go with the final ratings. So 5 out of 10 is going to be my personal rating. I think that should be realistically the rating too. No, my personal rating is going to be a 3. Because I couldn't bear this. My personal rating is a 3. I think the realistic rating should be a 5 because it's such a dividend, such a split of like, okay, there's some good stuff here. Not all of it is like new stuff. I've seen these plot lines and other stuff, even better stuff, and then you have the rest of it's just like I can't bear this. Like it's bad writing, it's bad everything. I don't want to fight that thing. I want to go for these things, but I know he's going to get mad at me. Why are these rippers so tough, by the way? And I think the audience score, what should the audience score even be? Here comes the other Paparoo. I call them Paparoos. Paparooski, come over here. I'm like losing the Skeletor voice over time because of this bullcrap. I'm talking about this bullcrap. It's hurt me. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, that still hurt me somehow. Oh, I'm so dead. Why are you shooting up at close range? Okay, now he just turned into a dumbass. He's just over there looking at us. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. You'll get over here. I want to get rid of you real quick. Probably gonna die. Oh, God, look at that guy coming towards us. Hold on, I gotta make a more grisly death sound. There we go. God damn, there's so many hard creatures in this goddamn area. 3 out of 10, okay. Audience score, I don't even know what to do for the audience score. The audience obviously did not like it. I'm going to go 4 for the audience score because it gets close to that 5. But knowing the audience didn't really care for it, I'm just gonna go for a 4, so just slightly below average. Sorry, I said above. It doesn't deserve above. Man, this was an adventure, this goddamn show. God damn it, what's with these save points? I need to get more health things. Hold on, let me eat some of this. Let's eat some more. Become a fatty out here. No, I'm just kidding. No fat shame. Yeah, that's all I have to say about He-Man. Can we talk about Elix too, actually? No, I'm just kidding. There's not much to talk about because all there is a cinematic trailer. My words are dying. I'm going back to town to get more supplies. I love my armor, by the way. This is kind of cool looking. And, you need to help out more, you dumbass. Falk you! But anyways, let's get back to... I need to get back to town and buy some more health things, or maybe I sleep. Maybe that'll rest me up. I forgot, is there a fast travel system in this? wait, where's the in-game menu? There we go. Let's look at my Pip-Boy. It is the Pip-Boy. It's just got a digital screen up. Oh wait, I can level up? What? Sweet. Dexterity. How do I... Okay, never mind. TC. But, yeah, this... And I do want to say that, like, I'm looking forward to Elix 2, but they have a lot of technical issues with their games. I'm done with He-Man, by the way. He-Man can go... At least the new He-Man can go to hell. If you want to watch it, go ahead. It's on Netflix. Go ahead and watch it. Tell me what you think, your personal opinions, your personal thoughts. I couldn't get through it myself. Once again, I put down in the description below to let you know this is my personal opinion, but I also added some stuff that I genuinely think too, but I wouldn't say... Oh my god, are you serious? There's another one of these goddamn things on the way home! This one's got horns, though. He looks like a ripoff of the monster, the trolls from, and he's actually a troll, by the way, from, Dragon Age. I can take these things on, it's just really stupid. No, oh, you! Oh, what the hell, you lock-on bastard. Stop using your lock-on pistol from Titanfall and fight me like a man. Take my fire sword, and the stagger. Have no more healing items. Help me. How'd he not hurt me with that? It looked like I was within the range. You missed, dumbass! Don't get mad at me, he hit you. He did it. Nope! Say he did it. You saw him. Yeah. Why do you have rock cheeks? What the hell? That's so disturbing. I'm going to have to question the designers of this game. They have a fetish. I came out of character again. I think I can stop review, but no longer talk about He-Man. Now he's down. Crap. Don't worry, he'll get up in a second. Nope. This is bad. Oh god. Where's my oh, there's my stamina bar. Nope. Don't you yell at me. Whoa. You missed. Falk, can you please get off? Can you Falk off? I can make fun of him easily. Missed. Alright. I'm going back in and out to the Skeletor. I've become Skeletor. It's my dual personality. I think the Joker is probably Mark Hamill's dual personality, seeing how most of his characters have become the Joker nowadays. Still a good. I still think he's a perfect actor for Skeletor. It's just such a waste of him because they only really have him in the beginning episode and the end. He's barely in it. Unless he voices some side characters or something. There we go. Target, lock, pop. You missed! I don't know how you missed. Falk, get up! Let me see if getting further away from Falk will make him revive himself. How am I not dying to this dumbass? Oh, come on! I shouldn't have gone for the third swing. These things are hard. I can do it, obviously, but god damn. It takes a while. Once again, I'm surprised that people have actually come to watch this. More people than I usually think. Thank you very much, too, for the likes. Man. But that's all I have to leave off on. I'm just kind of playing. I want this video to be short, though, or shorter than most of my live streams, at least. So I'm probably going to end this early, like right now. But I had fun somewhat talking about it. I love the comments once again. If you want to watch it once again, don't feel like you don't need to. Oh my gosh, what a save point! Anyways, like, share, subscribe, leave